Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly. Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories, lost in time, racing all these broken dreams tonight, and we'll fly. wants to disappear with you. My soul and all that I could afford. It's only gonna fall into what you explore.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a good day so far and hope your week has been going well. It's Thursday, so one day away from the weekend. Hopefully everyone will have a good Friday as well. And then we go into the weekend. Woo! Everybody's screaming weekend. Yeah. So as you can tell right now, I am a solo show, one-man solo show. That's fine. Absolutely fine. It's a scrim. We're practicing. I'm practicing working on my casting. So apologize in advance if my grammar breaks at some point, if weird things occur. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just play by the air, you know. We'll just see how it's going. So what's going on right now? We are waiting for one more player to get online. So we're just vibing right now, just having a good time. I thought, instead of listening to music, why don't we just vibe and chat and just see how everyone's doing? So to anyone who's listening in, if you want to maybe drop a comment in the chat, just kind of let me know how things are going for your Thursday. Currently where I'm at, it's raining a little bit hard. Came back from sushi, drove in the rain, a little bit hard to see with the fog, but we came back home safely, so That's all I can really ask for, right? We have a little celebration going on for one of my friends who recently got a job, so I'm just gonna crack a freshie. There we go. I've got a thing called High Noon. It's a vodka soda combination. 100 calories, one of the lesser calorie drinks. So we're gonna take a little cheers to that. Have tomorrow off, so hey, congratulations, let's go. Stay up all night, have a nice drink, Phantom. Hope you have a good time off. I don't know if you have like a 2 to 3 day weekend, but nice. I'm jealous. Yes, I'm opening. It's fresh from the refrigerator. Hell yeah. Vodka soda in a can. Can't get any classy. Yes, I am drinking that out of a can. Bench had an interview. Hope that interview went well. Best of luck. Hope that you get the position that you interviewed for. Otherwise, you know what? Even if you didn't get it, it's good practice, right? I'm really bad with interviews. All right. Feel free to drop anything else in the chat. Oh, actually, we might be having a second caster. Let me go ahead and undeafen myself. Hello, Mr. Rip Dusty. Are you joining me in the casting for tonight's Scrim?
I sure am.
Well, I love your company. Welcome. Let me go ahead and add your name to the list. Real quick.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Get hell yeah. No? No, hell yeah.
Not in that way, no.
No. Okay. He's charging. Maybe eventually we'll get a hell yeah. One day. So how are you doing? How's your Thursday?
Not bad, just got back from dinner.
Ooh, what'd you have?
We just went to Texas, Texas Roadhouse.
Can't go wrong with that. I've heard they've got great bread.
I actually didn't eat any of the bread.
Blasphemy.
Yeah. It'll be okay. Less carbs.
That's true. All right. I see it.
I didn't have a loaded baked potato though, so kind of
there you go.
evened out that way.
Well, I'll take a sip to that. And Bench saying he has probably one of his better interviews. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Hope it brings good results for you. All right. So while we're waiting for a doctor to arrive, how you feeling, Rip Dusty? I'm just gonna call you Dusty for short.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this new? Let's start with how you feeling so far about this new season. We've got a new name, new title, Wombo Esports in the works. We're making a new icon. We've got mostly same people from last time, but we've also got some new people, new team names, new captains. How you feeling?
I'm pretty pumped actually. I'm really excited about hopefully some of the videos the couple of videos that we're gonna be doing.
Yes. So for those who are listening, we've got some secret. Well, not really so secret now.
Oh, no,
but
not so much now.
we slept.
A couple of videos.
Yeah, but we've got some cool, fun, exciting videos that the council has been working on in the back end. So definitely you'll want to be chiming in our opening very first official match game, which is yet to be determined. We still got about 1 to 2.5 weeks to our opening game, but once we figure that out a little bit more, and eventually what I would like to do is actually in the about section of this Twitch section actually update the schedule and everything so everyone knows when the games are actually going to happen other than in Discord. So once we actually figure out the opening, I definitely would love it if everyone could chime into that. It's gonna be exciting. We're gonna have tons of videos and fun conversations before the opening game, so hope everyone can chime into that. Got any good animal facts? I don't. Do you have any?
Do you know the toucan has the longest bill of any bird in the world?
Didn't know that.
Compared to his body size.
I believe that. I mean, that.
If I said anything confidently, I think anyone would believe it, right?
right. I wish I had some snazzy Snapple facts. Those are always fun to take a look at. Phantom has provided one. If you get bitten, it's probably gonna hurt. That's deep.
Pretty straightforward.
That's pretty deep. Hold on. Well, let's dissect that a little bit. If you get bitten, but what happens if you get bitten by? You ever heard of those, like those tiny fishes that like eat your foot's like
Piranhas?
dead skin? No, not piranhas.
Oh,
The ones that sometimes you go to like the massage place and you put your foot in the fish tank and then the feet go ham at it.
never in my life have I went.
I've never gone.
I've hardly even. I don't even think I've heard of that.
I've never gone. I've heard of it though, and I'm not sure if that actually hurts or not. They are biting at your feet. They're biting at your feet for dead skin cells. Dead skin. I don't know. So I'm not sure if that hurts. Piranhas are not part of my massage place. They're not piranhas. That's definitely not what the fish are called.
It's a massagist spa. That's all.
It's a massagist spa. Oh, we also need to get you in here so that you can actually see the game. That'd be helpful. Sharks are older than trees.
I
I
believe
didn't know
it.
that.
Depends on
don't
what tree. I feel like they. I mean, just in general, maybe they're older than trees, but I feel like redwoods are pretty damn old.
Ostriches eat rocks in order to chew. What?
Fake.
That's gotta be fake.
I feel like that's fake.
Sharks are older than the rings of Saturn. Okay, I'm not sure how reliable these shark facts are.
See, it doesn't sound very confident in text. It has to be in voice. Like if I was in voice and I was like, "Did you guys know that sharks are older than the rings of Saturn?" It's pretty crazy, right? Like
X did
sounds
doubt it.
sounds a little more confident than just text, just plain text.
All right. Maybe I gotta read these differently moving forward. Give it a little justice, you know. Okay, the doc is still not here.
McWeen of the McBean.
Yeah, the McWeen of the bean. Sharks came from the Pluto. We figured it out. That's why they
The
deleted Pluto.
The Pluto, not Pluto, the planet.
From the Pluto. Not just any Pluto. The Pluto.
It's like it's
5
not
to 20
Draven,
just
it's
posted, sorry.
Draven.
Draven. Welcome to the League of Draven. So, okay. Going back to the tournament. And talking about Draven. We have a player named Draven Yesgood. Last season, and into this season, we have a player named Misfortune Bot. This season, Misfortune Bot is going to be supporting. Last season, though, Misfortune Bot was AD carry, and probably only maybe 2 to 3 times actually got to play Misfortune. Do you think Draven Yesgood is actually going to be able to play Draven this season?
Probably.
Probably.
Well, wait, what team is he on?
He is with
Night Owls.
Dom's team.
The Night Owls, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a chance he gets to play it.
Okay.
I think he gets to play it
Pretty
a few
frequently?
times,
Okay. All right. We have more animal facts. The deeper... Guys, I don't know what this grammar is. The deeper our shark is, the more gills it has to process oxygen. Okay. Flamingos produce milk and it's red. Oh, I would not want to drink flamingo milk. Don't ban Rangar or Yi and he will.
Get to play Draven, that is.
Nice.
That's what he's referring to.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, with my fish memory. What were we talking about? I don't know. Would you drink flamingo milk?
There's the McWeen. Would I try? I'd try it.
You try it. Actually, you know what?
I'd try anything.
I'd give it a very teeny tiny sip.
I'd try anything food related. At least just to try it.
Just to try. We like that. No fear. Alrighties, we've got all 10 members finally into the game. You're in spectators, fantastic. They're figuring themselves out. The spectator link is in the captain circle. I don't know if you saw it, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop it in the casters chat for you. So you can go ahead and pull that up. My girlfriend is a bug farmer, and the roaches they grow there eat dog food. Okay. Some of the moths drink beer.
Me and the moths have a lot in common.
Yeah. Same, I feel that. Let me lower down my mic output because I'm seeing it go to the red and I don't want to make people's ears bleed. Again, we're going through the process, so if anything sounds off, if anything looks weird, feel free to let us know. And we've received the R, so we're going to go ahead and switch over to the draft. I'm excited. How excited are you?
Wait, Doc actually, is that gold 2 flex or is that gold 2 solo? I don't know. Doc made gold too.
Alrighty, so the drafting has started. Coconut Crabs has first ban Katarina. Meanwhile, the Knights have first ban Urgot. Urgot, I know for sure, is probably towards the dock. Katarina, oh yes, we have a new person who has joined this season, Sarah 2. Don't know much about her, but she is one of our higher, if not the highest ranked person in this season. What are your opinions on how you think or how Sarah's performance might be in this league?
I mean, honestly, I have no idea.
Same.
I feel like I can't really say anything without seeing it firsthand. So
True.
at least I'll get
I'm
that
excited.
experience this evening.
Yep. The Pike ban that is going to go towards Lunar Bound. He is famous for being really good and deadly on that. Diana ban, and then a Vayne ban towards the Quinstone. And I think that... Sorry, go ahead.
I'll say it's kind of strange that they banned Diana away from Coconut Crabs. I don't know who would play Diana on their team, but I know Quinlan himself or Quinstone plays Diana, so and I've seen him play at top like last season and when it was still CCS, so it's an interesting ban, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at who the jungler for Coconut Crabs is, and I think
Ben's subbing tonight. Ben is subbing for I don't remember his name. Milk for Cookies, I believe.
Oh. Okay.
So I don't know, maybe that's a Ben champ? I don't think so though. I'm pretty sure he plays like Lee Sin.
And we've got the Lulu pick. I love Lulu. Love to see it. Have high expectations for Lulu.
Who's playing ADC on their team?
I think it might be...
Elemental?
No, I actually might think it might be Lunar Bound. Because...
Oh, yeah, that might be right. You think they picked Kog'Maw? Just go with the Kog'Maw.
That'd be a nice combo. Against the Jhin, though. I don't know how Kog'Maw is against Jhin.
I mean, I honestly don't know.
Yeah,
ADC is the one role that I'm put the blinders on. Don't ask me any questions.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel... Oh, wait. Hold on. We're seeing the newest champ being played. How do you feel about the new champ?
I feel like... I don't know. He seems pretty feast or famine, to be honest.
Okay.
Which, I mean, a lot of champions are like that, I feel. Mm-hmm. So... Like, he's pretty useless if he gets behind because he's basically just there for damage, so...
It's not one of those situations where, like, they release a new champ and that champ is just, like, needs a hard change. Like...
No, actually, I think he feels pretty balanced for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
right.
Okay, so we've got a... Lulu bot, Akshan mid, Maokai top for sure. Aurelia could go mid.
That's definitely a flex there.
Yeah. Jhin ADC and Amumu jungle. So Coconut Crabs has a chance to think about how they want to respond to the Jin, and the Knights has a chance to respond to the Lulu. Right now they're banning the Fizz for Eminek. I actually forgot about that. That's a common ban against him. And Mordekaiser for Quinstone again.
That means, I feel like that means that they're thinking that that Aurelia is going to be mid on Sarah too for the Knights.
Oh.
Because they're banning out top lane champs away from Quinstone.
Ooh, that makes
I don't
sense.
think I've seen Quinstone play Aurelia ever, so
same,
I mean, if
same.
he does, it'd be different, I guess. But
That makes sense. Wow. So we've got 3 bans aimed towards the top lane. Gwen. Okay. Yep. I've been seeing him practice that. And
I keep looking at the wrong screen.
and then Knights has a pretty good range of bans. 2 for the mid lane, 1 for the top, and 2 for the jungle. And we see the Jax going top lane against the Gwen. I think that's a pretty good pick, right? Because Gwen ideally wants to fight against ranged champs for her
I mean, that's
W. Sorry?
that could be a Jax jungle, and it could be a Maokai jungle though too. But I feel like Jax jungle is definitely way better than Maokai jungle. But
Oh, you're right. You're right.
yeah, I think that's how it is. I think the Jax is gonna be going jungle.
Galio
For coconut crabs.
support. Okay. I take that. All right. So they've locked it in. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of this really quick. While I'm doing that, if you don't mind just kind of giving your thoughts on the team comps, just pure looking at the champion wise, how do you think this is going to go?
I think the crabs have a way better pick comp. Because of the Lissandra coming in with an R, or Maokai going onto one person, then kind of the follow up with Action swinging in, or the Jax jumping on top of people. But the Knights have some definitely some big wombo potential with an Amumu ult into a Galio ult, and Aurelia throws down her ult on top of that. Like, you were uber slowed or uber stunned in that case, and not much you can do, especially if they get a hold of you in a choke point.
Okay. Sorry, I am
Oh, you're good.
multitasking.
I don't know. I don't really see how the Lulu fits in too well into the crabs comp, but maybe since they did first pick it, a little bit
I don't
safer
know.
of a
I
pick.
think the
And
Lulu is fine because you have what? Maokai that goes in and engages, Zac that jumps in and stuns everyone. Lissandra can also go in. So I think that's a pretty good one with the engage that they have and then that knockup.
yeah, and I mean they had to first pick something, and Lulu first pick isn't definitely not a bad first pick.
Yeah. Although I'm just biased towards Lulu, so. I love me some Lulu. But Maokai support will be fairly annoying though. Because he'll get so tanky.
And it looks like it is a Jax top, so I would imagine that would be a Maokai in jungle then, maybe? Lulu's definitely not going jungle, so it'd have to be Maokai in jungle.
Listen, if Lulu wants to go jungle, she can go jungle.
I mean, versus the other picks, Maokai jungle, definitely not very good. But versus the Moo, it might be okay because...
Ruining the dream.
I don't see how Lulu could ever jungle, to be honest. It'd be pretty troll.
Hey!
Yep, is the Aurelia mid for Sarah too. I think Lissandra's a pretty good pick into that because if Aurelia jumps onto you, you can just stun and E away, or just E away before she even lands her stun.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
I'm definitely interested to see how the McQueen of the McBeans and Mr. Quinstone fare in the top lane, especially with Doc super climbing his way in ranked.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know that they were playing games together today, so it'll be interesting to see them verse each other. I wonder how much knowledge or familiarity they now have with each other's playstyle, and how much that will be able. Don't click Aatrox, my man. That's not what you picked. There you go.
There it is. There's the Lulu.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the top lane will go. Again, I feel like the Jax against the Gwen, based off of my knowledge of how just the champs function, that Gwen typically does better against ranged people because of her W. Doesn't mean like if you're melee, I mean, you're just going to be in the W doing damage to her, so it doesn't really do anything. So, but we'll see how that goes. Like you said, the Sandra into Irelia seems like a pretty good one. I don't know anything about Akshan other than he swings all over the place. So how do you feel the bot lane is gonna go?
I mean, I would say that the Jhin and Galio have like enough CC to just wombo someone to death, but Lulu has polymorph at the same time, so if the Galio tries the E, I mean, if the Galio E's in, then Jhin can land his stun, and that doesn't matter if Lulu has polymorph because that just means Galio misses his taunt afterwards. So if Galio hits the stun, then Jhin should hit his stun, and then that's a lost trade at least. But if Galio misses E, then he would be kind of screwed because he wouldn't proc aftershock. Lulu could polymorph, and then they could put damage down on a Galio and force him out of lane.
Okay, well, I don't know much about Galio other than he's annoying with his tornadoes and he jumps in. So maybe,
yeah, pretty much.
Maybe, hopefully, the Coconut Crab's bot lane can take advantage of his squishiness in the early game and hopefully get ahead in that meantime before he actually gets tanky enough to where he just doesn't care. What about the jungle? I feel like both Maokai and Amumu are kind of pretty passive in the early game.
Yeah, they're passive towards each other, but they both have really good. They should be able to get good ganks off if Amumu lands his bandage toss, and if Maokai gets close enough to actually use his W. I can't remember what the name of the ability is, but Maokai is for sure going in whenever he gets his W. But you can also flash him under turret if you're close enough.
True.
And then Maokai has no say against that.
That'd be
He's just under turret.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty big brain move.
But I'd really like to see, I guess both Akshan and the Lissandra move around the map, as well as the Galio just be available to ult into like certain fights if need be. So I'll really be watching. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just going to give a friendly reminder that both teams do have subs. So Benj is subbing in on the Coconut Crabs for... Oh, gosh. What was the name?
Coconut Crabs?
For Zanric. And Colossal Cortex is subbing for Milk for Cookies.
Yeah,
so
on the side of
both teams are not fighting with their full-on roster, but still good practice regardless.
This isn't even their final forms.
Yes, not their final forms. I would also like to probably say some of them are even limit testing, trying out new champs that they've been practicing a bit and seeing how it works out. So excited to see how things pan out, and if any of the members from either teams is listening into the stream, best of luck, and I hope you have fun. That's the number one thing. Have fun. Alrighty.
I mean, it's scrims. You're here to try something at least versus another 5-man team that's trying. It's a little bit. You get some try hard teams sometimes in like flex, but a lot of the times it ends up going one way or the other. So I think playing versus another team from the league will really even stuff out.
Alrighties. We have loaded in Mr. Rip Dusty. Don't forget, we must be up to speed.
Yep, I haven't loaded yet.
Oh.
So it says 0%, but the
Oh,
bar is
no.
full, so we'll
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
see how that goes. Dorsey actually has 169,000 mastery on Mr. Meowkai.
Wow. That's a lot of mastery.
A little bit. Alrighty. I am in now, and I'm
Alright.
fast forwarding.
Okay, I'm at 48, 49, 50, 51, 52.
Alrighty.
And then just make sure your objective timers are showing up. I don't know why my game is hiccuping though. Apologies for that. Ooh, we got a little dancing going on.
Oh!
Oh!
Walking right into the front of them.
Oh my!
You might have to turn you might have to turn chat off, by the way.
Why?
Well, I'm just I wasn't saying
Oh,
you
on
have
my
to, but
screen?
Just yeah, I was just saying
Oh,
probably better to
oh.
not have it on.
What do the people on chat prefer? I kind of like to see if they're all like saying stuff in all chat.
Yeah, that's true. It is just a scrim too, so.
Wow!
Oof. Very early first blood there.
And Certitude, not disappointing. Got the first blood within the not even 2 minutes yet.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of Dominic maybe not respecting the damage of Aurelia once she gets the stacks.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to proc aftershock at all either, so that really hurts him there in that like type of trading that they were doing, where it's almost like top lane where you trade a couple autos every now and again.
Ooh, this bot lane is not afraid to be aggressive. Look
Wow,
at it.
Action just jumping right
What?
in.
I don't know what he does, but he did things, and Lulu, as per usual, gets the kill instead of the AD carry. It's just what Lulu does. Alrighty, top lane. We're seeing a little bit of an advantage on the red side. Oh yes, give it that Lulu poke.
Poking away at the giant bird.
I mean, it's just kind of what you have to do in the early game when he's not quite at his full tank potential yet.
Doc's really looking for
Ooh.
a trade. He has a big wave, but that's not really going to save him from those two. Very good ward off out to get back to safety. Did have to expend the flash though, so Mumu could definitely come back looking for a gank on that Jax.
Oh! Oh, brave!
Another kill.
Another clear Lulu.
Lulu's gonna just AP carry
Yeah.
bot lane. Action support.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
Damn. I don't even know what
Yeah.
to say to that.
That was some good mechanical plays there. From,
He got the kill.
there too. He gets the Q, but I don't. Yeah, I forgot about Gwen's dash. So saying unless Gwen has a dash, he can maybe actually
Oh,
turn that. But,
will Lissandra finally get a kill in response? The answer is yes.
barely there. So the Conqueror was doing a lot of healing there for Aurelia. But good shutdown gold to get back onto the Lissandra.
I'm really liking so far that the lanes are kind of still seeming fair right now. Maybe, or I could be wrong. I don't know. Like, it's a good back and forth trading. Unless you think otherwise.
I think so far everything's been good. Obviously, there's a little bit of a rank discrepancy in the mid lane, but I think Doc's doing a decent job of playing into Gwen as Jax, best as he can. And bot lane seems pretty even for the most part, so.
Wow,
Very
great
good
stun by
there.
her.
Gonna get rooted up though again, yeah. TP coming in from the Gwen. I
Good
assume on
flash.
the mid
Hopefully
lane,
he
yeah.
can get out of there. He's gonna dash
Get a Q
over.
over the wall. Yeah, that's
Ignite.
gonna be a
Snip,
dead
snip.
mouth.
Yeah.
Just like that. Gwen cuts away his lifeline.
Oh, we were actually wrong. Or at least I was wrong. Almost Alex is actually AD carry and Lunar Bound is the support. Good stun by the Aurelia.
They both do have 6 here, so I don't think they really can go for a tower dive unless she one-shots with a stun. You can definitely look for a kill though with the wave. He's lined up in the mid here, and Emetick doesn't respect.
First dragon goes over to the Knights for first game. Only 2 games today.
Good. I do have work tomorrow, so.
Oh, you don't have to stay up the whole time if you don't.
We'll see. We'll see how this game goes first.
See how long it goes.
Uh,
Oh, they don't know
also
that.
really, yeah. I think they sniffed it out there with Lunar Bound Hex flashing into the second bush there. But the Mumu was waiting for a very long time there in the bush. It was like 30 to 40 seconds that he waited there in the bush looking for a gank opportunity.
Red team's got really good vision into the blue side, and Aurelia just went ahead and took Maokai's birdies. Misses the stun. She's out of mana. Oh boy, I don't know where this is going. Great poke by Lulu. Top lane. Oh, directed camera is confused of where to look. Oh, he has to hit one more thing and get it. Oh! Nice jump on the top lane. It's actually interesting to see Gwen, because I don't see Gwen in like normal games or ranked games typically either.
You haven't really seen her a whole lot. I know that some people were playing her jungle, but I'm pretty sure her jungle win rate's not the best, so it's, I haven't really looked into her. I don't think I own the champion either though, so.
I've played around with
But
her. She's fun, but very, I don't know, hard to play in my opinion.
What do you mean, like mechanically hard to play? Or just hard to play well?
Hard to play well. Because, at least for me, because she's very in your face, which is very opposite of my play style, but because she's so in the face, I feel like she can just die quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I think she really gets blown up. She doesn't have good use of the W.
Okay, Jax doesn't know that a Mumu's coming up.
Ooh, that might be a dead action as it gets taunt.
Maybe not.
No. Jin does not have the level 6. There's a Mumu flash taunt, or flash ult. Oh, that's the top lane there. Pretty good flash from Lunar Bound, blocking out the action damage, but it's not going to be enough as they double kill in the bot
Okay,
lane.
so like Lulu has 4 kills.
I told you. AP carry Lulu.
That's what she do.
You're going to see Ludens real soon.
So good responses kind of by the junglers. Coconut Crabs was able to get 2 kills in the bot lane. Unfortunately, going to Lulu. Would have preferred to see it on the action, but you know, a kill is a kill. Meanwhile, top lane, 1 kill on the Jax and looking to get that purple buggy. So, not sure how much that balanced out, but we do have Dragon coming up in a bit. blue coconut crab seems to be prepping for it a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting some vision down. Maokai just got the scuttle crab there, but the Amumu and the Aurelia just both back, so you know that they're going to be ready and prepping for this dragon that'll be coming up.
I think if bot lane can get that double kill on the bottom lane, I think that'll put them in a really good position for the dragon. We have a teleport coming in though from Gwen. The Amumu is slowly making his way
that's an
over.
Aurelia actually
Oh, it's an Aurelia. Oh,
lands the
her
art
all
with a good
herself.
Lulu ult.
Galio ulting. Oh, good polymorph.
She went under the tower. That's going to be a kill for Akshan. And maybe.
Holy.
Oh my goodness, the healing with that. Akshan does get the kill though, so does revive the Lulu, and Lulu's back on the board, but they end up going 2 for 1 there. But the Aurelia did have the shutdown gold, and it did go over to the Akshan, so maybe not the worst, but they do have the dragon prio now.
Oh, wait, why didn't the turret go on? Oh, I guess he didn't hurt him.
He didn't hit till super late, yeah.
That was a really good response by the Aurelia and giving enough time for a movie to calm down, making it, instead of a 3v2, a 4v3 with a really, really strong Aurelia coming down. So, good try on the coconut crabs, but that was a toughie.
I mean, they kept them from getting dragon with the whole fighting down there in the bot lane.
Okay, Aurelia's looking to grab the birds again. She said, "You don't want them? I'll take them." Oh, why not? Ooh. Blue team though doesn't know how deep into the jungle she is though.
Yeah, they're gonna get collapsed on
Gwen
there.
is teleporting down. Jax is responding by teleporting in as well. Lulu gets another kill. Aurelia's on the side looking to get the AD carry. AD carry is dead. Support is also getting separated by the Aurelia. However, the rest of the team is able to get 4 kills, and the Aurelia is still going after Lulu. She really wants it. Oh! Polymorph! Oh my god!
Wow. And it ends up going down. That was a chase and a half
Wow.
by Aurelia there. I really think that the rest of the fight would have went different if Aurelia was not chasing Lulu to the end of the herbs.
She really wanted that Lulu. She really, really wanted it.
Yeah, I mean, the Akshan lived by like the skin of his teeth. He swung around the Aurelia like by the pixel brush. I think he had like a sliver of health for sure. And Aurelia had already queued, so she couldn't get back onto him. And then Jackson Maokai just came in on the back of the fight and cleaned up there.
Oh, okay. Is that what killed him? I wasn't sure what killed Akshan. All I saw was him swinging, and then he died.
Oh, he was alive for a second, so maybe he was ignited by somebody
Oh, yeah.
and he died, or
I'll have to take a look at that
maybe
later.
it's Jin hit him with something from long range, maybe. I didn't actually see him die. I just saw him swing, and he was still alive.
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow, he's still alive!"
And then he was dead. I saw exactly just that. Alright.
Lulu using the I don't know what the support item is to make everyone go fast, but
It's that crown
Maokai coming in.
The Shirelia.
Yeah, it's really a lot of stuff traded back and forth, but I don't think there's gonna be any kills coming out of this. But the Rift
blue
is gonna get
team
its
is
charge off. Yeah.
gonna be low, yeah. I think Galio now is really starting to get to his tanky stage. So would really like to see Maokai get a little bit more beefy.
I mean, he does have the bomb cinder, the plated steel caps it is now. I always want to say I can't even remember the name of the boots now. How we were taking the old items.
It's okay. I don't even know.
Tavis, Ninja Tavi.
I just look at I only recognize him by the picture.
And the does have a null magic mantle. I don't really know I guess the no magic mana would be for Gwen, or maybe it's just part of his build path because he is building the probably Sunfire cape. Well, it's not Sunfire cape anymore now, I guess either.
I'm actually quite
Whatever,
surprised.
whatever the bomb he's built into.
Oh,
For the
Good
regular
stun.
one.
I'm actually surprised by how the top lane is going. I really thought that Jax would do well against Gwen, but I don't. Well, it could also be that he has 5 kills, but good polymorph. Aurelia still hanging in,
Very
but
good
not
CC
quite
down
enough.
onto the rally there. Wow, that was a very good pick. Like I said, in Champs, like they have a very good pick comp. If someone's too far out of position, they can pick them out. But so far, the team fighting comp hasn't really shown up too much from the Knights. But like we said, Aurelia was not putting out the DPS she needed to in the last fight. I don't think.
First tower will go over to the Knights. Congratulations. Woo woo! So that's going to allow bot lane to roam a little bit more. Looks like Coconut Crabs is trying to get the purple bug again, but they have vision. Aurelia's coming in to teleport. Top lane can't really respond. Oh wow, that's a lot of healing. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Uh,
Jax really needs some kind of anti-heal for both him and then once team fights really get going, like the Aurelia, it's already like healing an insane amount with the Blade of the Rune King and now has a Vamp Scepter as well. Like, definitely want to see some heal cut coming out of like Maokai. Maybe a Oblivion Orb for Lissandra. I don't really know what Jax would build. I guess he would build Executioners. I don't know. Maybe you build the Bramble, but
yeah, I think
yeah, they definitely have a.
one of the problems is now it's starting to gradually become a problem is Mumu and Galio are such great frontliners for the team. And Gwen and Aurelia are so far ahead that I don't know, in my opinion Coconut Crabs just looks so squishy right now. Like we don't have a front line in my opinion at the moment that can really keep a hold, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean they're really waiting on the.
Oh,
They really only have the Maokai as a.
not the
good
best
pick down on
decision of trying to
Lissandra there.
teleport right close to the turret. Do a little dance? Nope.
No. No sidestep. That's just a dead Lissandra.
I'm gonna need Quinstone to change his name to Kongsoon after that one. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly.
I mean, red team or Knights really have a good hold on vision in the bot side of their of Coconut Crab's jungle now. That really lets them set up for this dragon pretty easily.
Yeah, even though they're 13 to 14, and just a discrepancy of 2k, I think now the game is starting to be a little bit in more favor of the Knights right now. So, what do you think the Coconut Crabs should do right now to give it a little bit swinging on their end a little bit more?
I mean, I think they just got to play around vision and try and catch these people rotating through their jungle. As Doc is seemingly running it down, but I think that was more just getting away from Gwen and the rest of the team there.
Yeah, he was pretty out there.
But yeah, they need to play around vision, especially around Baron here. That's going to be spawning shortly. Just try and make a pick onto a couple members because they do have the really good pick potential with the Lissandra coming in, a Maokai jumping on top, a Jax jumping on top of one person. But they're definitely behind, so it'll be a little bit harder to get that vision without being too worried about dying in their own jungle.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, that's how they got a lot of the kills and was able to get a lot of shutdowns, is roaming together and picking people who are out of place. Not sure, Jax, if you win that one against the +2 Aurelia, who is life-stealing off
goodness.
the wazoo. She's dancing.
What?
Oh,
They get the double stun there, so so fine. And I'm getting
really
the,
good attempt
shut down.
by the Aurelia. She was dancing and doing what an Aurelia player should be doing. Not that I can really say much because I don't know how to play Aurelia.
Yeah, the only heal cut they have so far is an Oblivion Orb from Lulu. Would like to see, like I said, more.
Yeah.
Maybe on Dorsky. He's a little bit gold starved at the moment, but wouldn't mind seeing the Akshan get the Executioners either before he completes his next full item. Oh, good try at a sidestep there, but I think he just gets out anyhow.
That does force Aurelia's teleport. The dragon isn't up for a while, so by the time dragon's ready, she'll have her teleport still. They have 4 bot with 2 top, and again, they really use their teleport, so maybe they're trying to make use of this, but it doesn't seem like it's going all too great. Good sidestepping by the Alulu and Lysandra trying to save each other.
I think the Maokai was a little bit too far forward, ambitious with the going in there, but
Wow.
they definitely had the numbers, and I think they had the CC to do it. It was just time CC because the Maokai had to expend everything just to get on to everyone, and then the rest of the team wasn't there to follow up. But I had such dog dice in the top lane there to the Mumu and Aurelia.
Really good coordination to really get that dive under the turret well coordinated. I mean, they're both pretty tanky, and she's got lifesteal, or not really both tanky, but Mumu's tanky and Aurelia's beefy and has a lifesteal, so diving under the turret isn't too bad of a thing. But
I like them see they get a good pick there on Gwen as Lulu's getting chased down. Not much she's gonna be able to do about that, but they do get the pick on the other side.
yeah, I think at this point, Coconut Crabs really can't be trying to do the split pushing. Like, I think they need to, at this point, stay together as a team so that they can kind of do that.
It looked like the Jax got the shutdown there, and then the Maokai got the last one though. But Maokai should have enough gold now to buy a Bramble, which he does actually just pick up now, along with the Giant's Belt. We'll see. Jax is sitting on some money from that shutdown, so we'll see what he's building. It kind of looks like he's building a Bork, which would probably be pretty decent into the Mumu and the Galio.
Dragon is up in. Okay, let me go. Let's use his flash. Lulu's in a little bit of a toughie.
A little bit of a pickle there.
Oh.
Might be a bait though, as they do jump onto the Jin there and almost one-shot him, but he's still alive on the backside, taking down Dr. Moonbeam. Yeah, that's gonna be a 2-for-1 there. Might even be more here as they flash forward, looking for the bandage toss. They're not able to get it. There's the bandage toss.
Nice
Came
Q
back
right
down
in
off a
the
cooldown,
middle.
but good Maokai turn. He might actually get the Mumu
nice.
on the backside
but
of
they're
that.
looking to get the Baron.
Yeah. Oh, a little too ambitious from the action there, but they are going to get Quinstone, but the Aurelia might be able to clean up the rest of the fight here without Jax.
The Aurelia is just huge. Huge.
That was a good counterplay there from Coconut Crabs. They took it just a hair too far, or Akshan did. Just a hair too far. Should have waited for his team to hop
Listen,
in.
he
Could have stunned up the Aurelia.
swung in and said, "Let's go!"
He swung like Indiana Jones, but he went into the boulder instead of away from the boulder.
They should make a Tarzan theme for him. You know, swinging on like on a vine or something.
For like a April Fool's thing.
Oh!
Ooh, Jax. Jax is
Wait a
scaling, but he
minute.
doesn't have the yoke cut yet, so he might
Okay,
actually end up losing this
Ooh.
fight. Yeah.
Valiant effort. The lifesteal on Aurelia is just way too much. It's too much.
Yep. As soon as they, as soon as the Immortal Shield Bearer proc, yeah, there was nothing that Jax could do about that.
Yeah, it seems like the members on Coconut Crabs are getting caught out or taking 1v1s that they shouldn't be taking. Branching off of what you had said, I feel like they really need to be traveling together at this point. Actually,
Yeah, at least to get some vision so that, like this Aurelia and this Jhin that are inside their jungle right now, taking jungle camps aren't able to do that without at least knowledge of it, or at least like them looking for a play. Not always going to be able to get the plays, but if they can at least look for them, it'll help turn the game around a little bit. But more heel cut there. Somebody must have called for it because now Akshan has the Executioners, Lissandra has the Oblivion Orb. Maokai already had the Bramble, but Jax also now has the Executioners as well. So yeah, I think they've realized the healing from both the Gwen and the Aurelia is pretty nutty.
okay, it looks like they're trying to get a pick out of here. Oh my gosh, and once again, that kind of goes back to what you were just saying, vision. They just...
Yeah, I mean, Coconut Crabs really shouldn't walk towards that bush at all. Like, the dragon's not up for 2 minutes still. Like that's, and they're all missing from the map, and they saw them walk towards bot. That should be an obvious sign that they don't walk into that, which they didn't. They all just kind of did their
there he
thing.
goes.
But
Oh, a teleport by the Lissandra or Jax. Oh, that'd be the Lissandra.
ooh, it was from the Lissandra. Jax
Nice.
finally scaled. Finally scaled.
Oh,
Gets to play the game at 27
nice
minutes in.
Lulu, good valiant effort. Aurelia's just gonna get like.
Aurelia, just gonna heal tank off
Lulu,
of.
you gotta do something.
I think Jax wins this as well if maybe it's not too careful.
Look at her run away with her little hat. It's so cute. All right, Aurelia is now full health. Love that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it really comes down to the Jax versus Aurelia split when that comes to how many members they can force to respond, and
Yeah, I mean, like
Aurelia is definitely pulling more members
at
than the
this
Jax
point,
is.
you need like 3 people at least to take care of that Aurelia.
Yeah, at least I think if Lissandra and Akshan are there, Lissandra can stun her up for long enough, chaining the R into W, but
And I think they just need to really keep distance away from her. If that makes any sense.
oh no. Oh no.
She's just gonna
She's just gonna heal tank right off of her. Yeah.
Nice stun of the shield.
This Dorsey did end up going down actually to the R from Aurelia. She's just super far ahead at the moment. That's pretty unfortunate there for them.
Sarah 2, new to the league, new to just overall this whole tournament. Doing a great job on Aurelia, so very excited to see her performance. And what else that she can do, so. Dragon is looking like it will go over. Oh!
A huge steal from
Oh my
Mimic
God!
there as he comes in. They should
Poor
definitely
Doc.
leave the. Yeah, I was gonna say they should leave the Jackson there to die
Oh
now.
no! Can she get away? Can she get
Ooh,
away?
very good stun. She's gonna get
Nice
the E
get
out.
away.
I think she should be good.
Yeah. Good steal. Oh.
If they keep, I was gonna say if they keep trying for that, then Maokai might be able to go in and CC enough. But really, it does TP to the bot lane. Somebody's gonna have to respond to that, and they're gonna look for Baron in the meantime.
Is she just gonna 1v3? Almost. Maybe a 1v4.
Should
Oh
I
my
have the
god.
Guardian's Angel at the same time? So even when
Oh
she's dead,
my
she's not
god.
actually dead.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, the rest of the team is taking the Baron. That's at 6k health right
Oh
now.
my god,
I think they're going to be able to take that down way
Literally,
before anyone can respond.
literally took 4 of the team members to take care of the Aurelia. And that just allowed them to get the Baron. I don't know what you can do with that.
I mean, they've been doing a good job making picks, but like to stall the game out. But I don't know how long they can make picks, even like with Baron buff now. Like if they do a 1-3-1 split, it's gonna be really hard for them to pick a certain person without losing an inhib or maybe 2 inhibs.
Or Elder Dragon or Fork Dragon. Like the macro, trying to get the macros out of that is very difficult because you're using all of your resources to respond to the rest of the lanes. I don't know, is that good commentary?
I mean, the Baron buff should wear out before the Infernal Soul is ready, but I think unless they do some bad splitting, which they are going for the 1-3-1 here, unless they make some poor decisions splitting, they can.
Oh,
they're gonna be even more gold after
Jax.
this.
They're looking to catch him out.
Me? Oh,
4
yeah.
of them.
The whole team is
Tanks.
there.
Yeah, there's no way.
And that's a very good collapse on the side of the Knights there as Maokai's going in. It looks like they might actually want this fight, but I don't know. I don't know if they really want this fight though.
That Jhin is getting pretty big as well, and Aurelia is just able to do her own thing in bot lane. Nobody can respond to her. This is starting to look not too good for the coconut crabs, but we're being hopeful. Anything. Whoa, 999.
Yeah, Aurelia does have a big wave there. She's about to push it into the tower, and I think she's going to be able to take that tower pretty quickly, but the rest of the coconut crabs is kind of forced to stall out this push in the top side. Maybe deciding to let the bottom side go because the dragon is on that side, so they can push the wave out and then respond to dragon right afterwards.
She's just marching in. She's got another wave coming in. They have to respond to her, otherwise she's going to get another tower closer and closer to their base, but rest of that just lets the team do whatever they want on top. It's not
Kind of the beauty of having a split that is strong enough to pull multiple people. Like,
I don't know what would.
and they are going on their Aurelia, but they could be looking for the Galio ult on the top, which they do send in right now. Can only get 2 members with a knock up there, but I think with the rest of the team
is split up. Gotta go for that Jhin or the Gwen. Oh! 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 A lot of things are happening.
Everyone's zonyeing, everyone's getting stuns laid down. Moon's getting caught up
There's
by
a
Jax.
fight going in the bottom right side of the map. I don't know what to commentate on. Other than, oh!
The coconut crab's base super cracked
Ooh,
there.
yeah.
2 lanes of super inhibs or super minions, and then middle inhibitors still up.
Okay,
But
this is fine. This is fine. Lissandra's gonna clean up the base. She's got teleport. They're getting ready for. Wait, dragon's not coming up.
in 12 seconds.
Yeah.
This Infernal Soul. If they don't stop the Infernal Soul, which Aurelia's keeping into the mid lane now, she's gonna be able to get that mid inhib.
Well, I mean, they could
Maybe walk the drag.
She could even go.
She might look for the
screw
end,
it. Yeah, she
too.
might just kill Lissandra
Oh, very good pick onto the Jhin there.
and end the game.
I think they just get this Galio and then immediately back.
No,
and save the base,
Gwen.
maybe.
Okay, they've got it back. They've got it back. I don't know if Lissandra can quite handle these 2 very, very, very fed people who can just dive. Oh. Okay.
Forced to back out. They do get one of the Nexus turrets. Jax is gonna take down the Gwen there. But gets ulted by the Lulu. Jax is scaling.
Okay.
Finally,
Okay.
life stealing the Aurelia.
Okay. Okay.
At,
Okay.
35 minutes.
Okay. So their base is pretty wrecked. They have no inhibitors. They've got 1 tower left to defend their base. But they were able to catch up on the dragons and they have 3 now. So they have potential for that 4th dragon. So that is going to be pretty big. So I think what's going to happen is either they're going to make an attempt at Baron, and I think either both Gwen and Irelia are just going to say F it and go for the base, or one of them goes for the base while they're distracted by Baron. I think they're just going to keep trying to ignore what's going on between Dragon and Baron and just like end the game. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I really wish we had. I wish there was inhib timers of some sort. Because I'm kind of curious when like the spot and top inhib are gonna be coming back. Obviously, it's not this wave that's coming in, but maybe the next wave. And but the Baron is spawning now, so I don't think they have time, regardless as far as super minions go.
Yep, and look
Doc?
at how lit up that jungle section is.
Yeah.
Doc is in the bot lane. He does have teleport, but nobody has vision in the coconut crab side to teleport. That's just gonna go over to them. Now they have a really good push into that base with that 1 tower left. Again, not sure when the inhibitor is coming up.
I don't think there's a
but it
whole lot they
matters.
can do, because they're just gonna buff all 3 of these super minion waves, and I don't think the
Listen,
I don't
you
think
hold the door. You hold that door for as
Hold the
long
door.
as you can until that lost window comes up. You keep holding that god dang door. But it's not looking too good.
looking very pretty.
Listen, you never know. You know, it could be a 1 hour long game.
Hopefully.
It's been clutched before. I believe in them. Listen, they're
I
taking
mean,
their
they're
time.
not committing at all. Yeah,
Just taking their own
They're
sweet
just-
little time. Just
chilling. I guess they're pushing in this bot wave of supers, but oh, the bot inhib did come back up. So
they're holding the door.
I'd really like to see the knights just go. I'd like to see them land a bandage toss and just
Just
go.
do their full on wombo combo.
Yeah, I think if they call for it, like the bandage toss, Mumu ult into
I
Galio
mean,
ult.
that tower is like 1 Jin auto
Yeah,
attack.
I think they
away.
could just go if they wanted to, but they
taking
really
their time.
are like trying.
Taking-
They're really trying to win.
Taking
Yeah.
a sip of coffee, just being careful, you know, don't want to make any mistakes.
They got outer turrets.
Okay. Coconut Crab's making
Makai
a
going in,
big
yeah.
last final attempt. The Amumu alt really stopped their engage and everything like that. It's not looking hot.
Yeah.
It's not looking. Yep. Well,
That's
you
the
know,
late game for the ninth.
I thought that was a valiant effort.
I think like the whole game in of itself was actually pretty good. They were coming back a decent bit there towards the end, but I think the early game leads that the Knights got was just a little bit too much for the Crabs to overcome. Like later on in the game when they started scaling.
Now looking at damage, to no surprise, Aurelia almost did 50k damage. Not surprised at all.
Those are rookie numbers.
Rookie numbers, he says.
You gotta pump those numbers up.
Ooh-wee! You saying some spicy comments. No, I kid. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give the teams about a 5-minute break or so. Let them recoup and whatnot, and I'll see you back in about 5 minutes. Yeah. I get to put my timer up. Hold on, please hold. There's a lot of juggling I have to do.
stare at me the same. It took one look, but you played me like a game. It took one look and now you stare at me the same. It took one look, but you played me like a game.
Fire burns as the feeling starts. I build a wall around my heart, but you're breaking it down. It falls to the ground, 'cause I had lost what you just found. The noise all around, I'm drowning it out, like we're the only ones in the crowd. 'Cause you save me now, save me now, save me now, save me now, save me
Alrighty, we are back for game 2. I'm going to go ahead and undeafen myself. Hello, Rip and Dusty, are you back? Are you here?
Hello.
Hello, Governor. Alrighty, so hopefully, Dusty, you got a chance to refresh yourself, go to the bathroom, grab a beverage, and that both teams got to do the same as well, and also have a chance to discuss what they want to do for game 2. Let me make sure I'm not deafened. Okay, I'm not deafened. Ooh, hold on.
I mean, I don't know what the teams are talking about, but if I was talking about what I wanted to do for game 2, I would just say, let's win.
Let's win.
Let's just win.
That is a big mood.
Kind of
Okay.
curious if the crabs ban away, Aurelia?
Oh,
I don't remember.
Hold on,
what did
sorry.
they-
Gotta pause for a second. Can you come over to spectators, please? In the lobby.
Which one?
You are in the lobby, but you are in team 2. You are not
Oh,
in team 2. You are
on
a
the-
spectator.
I got you. I got you.
No
Okay.
problemo. Alrighty. Are we ready? Let's check. Dusty wants to sub. I mean, you can if you want to. If you're in the mood to sub.
They already got somebody in here. I'm casted with the Baxter.
Me. He's with me.
Me.
Me. You can take him away from me.
Woo.
Wow. I enjoy casting
What
with
did
you.
they ban? They banned Katarina, Pike, and Vayne. I feel like they just let Vayne go and get rid of Revelia.
I second that.
I feel like Cat Aurelia Pike is good. I feel like Galio, not that big of an issue last game with the Lulu being able to interrupt some of his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's just Vayne versus Gwen, in that which case like the Aurelia was a bigger problem, but maybe they have a different answer than Lissandra to the Aurelia in the mid lane. Don't know. I mean, they did ban both of MNX's main champs with the Fizz and the Yone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how well or worse he may have fared on both of those champs, but I don't know if he has any other like super like counterable or countering champs, I guess, versus Aurelia. I'm not really sure what Mr. Eminic plays in the mid lane.
What about chat? Let's hear some of chat's opinions. How you guys, what do you think should be a priority for game 2 for both teams to ban? Would love to hear your guys' opinions.
Did not like the list pick. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was more. I think Liz is fine into Aurelia, but I think it's just more.
Thank you, Erica.
He didn't pilot it too well in the early, like the first couple levels. After like 6, he was doing actually pretty decent. Trying to see. I mean, if I was subbing, maybe I could play Yasuo. I mean, there's a reason you guys banned it versus me whenever I subbed. My Yasuo's either due. I mean, like every Yasuo, it's either due to or good. Why Yi though? Yi's not even like. He's not even technical. Or is it just because of the. You play it?
I don't even think
Oriana?
anybody in the teams
I feel like
in this script play. Yay.
in the scrim?
In this current one,
No.
I don't think anyone here plays.
Not that I know of.
Yeah. All
I
right,
mean,
we have art up. The drafting has picked. The drafting has picked. Yeah, okay. The drafting has started. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I accidentally bumped my mic. No, yeah, we were talking about in this particular game, Glava, like these two teams. But looking like Urgot gonna get banned away from
Doc again.
the McQueen of the McBeans. Katarina again, looking like last round of pick bans.
Yeah, I think the Knights will have a little bit. Okay, now they're gonna do the Diana ban
Again.
I think we're gonna see a Pike come up, and then maybe the third being Irelia. Maybe.
I'm guessing Sarah must play Diana, that they're banning it constantly. I can't imagine why they would be banning Diana other than has to be for mid lane, I feel like. Or no wait, they're banning it on the side of the crabs. I don't know who plays Diana on their team then. Diana just got nerfed though. Yeah, Diana jungle just got nerfed. So it's not even as like it was not good before though even.
Listen,
Like she scaled, but
that is the band that they chose. Maybe
there's a
they
Pike
still
again,
find a threat.
another Vi.
I think are we gonna see that Aurelia? Or are they not too worried about it and maybe they think that they have an answer?
I think
to
they let
that?
the Vayne go, to be honest. Maybe they just try and play the same thing and just get a different counter pick though as well. Only time will tell. The next 20 seconds will tell us.
As old as time. They let the Vayne cut band again.
Yeah,
Really?
so maybe they have a different answer, or maybe Eminek feels a little more comfortable after having played one game on the Lissandra.
Huh.
But I wonder if they do just straight up pick it up because they can first pick it, and then
Okay.
the Amumu. It's a little bit safer pick there,
Yeah.
especially when they know that Dorsky played Maokai last game.
Also,
tank and a tank.
Again, Colossal Cortex is their sub for the jungler. He's actually in my team, and I know that that's like one of his more comfortable junglers. So that actually makes sense, and you can never go wrong with the Mumu.
Inside scoop.
Yeah, check
I
in
see.
tonight for the inside scoop. Well,
Maokai, answer Amumu. I think I don't know. I don't know what else Dorsky plays, but I personally don't think Maokai is a very good jungler. He gets the CC, but he's just really bad at. He's bad at clearing, and he's pretty weak early.
right. And
But Avaris, that's different.
looks like we're seeing the Morda at the top
Yeah.
lane.
They're picking that early, so they can't ban it away. They did ban Morden Wukong last game, I believe.
Yes,
So-
they did. Yep.
They're picking Quinstone pretty early. Maybe they're trying to save the mid lane pick for later on.
Yep. Seems like it.
Gonna pick Ezreal. I would imagine maybe I don't know. I don't think Nova plays Ezreal. I know Benj plays Ezreal, so they might actually swap the roles and put Benj on ADC. Maybe trying to put Nova mid and Sarah on a support. Or no, I'm sorry, that's the wrong team. Small brain.
It's Elemental Lux and Luna back
Yeah,
in the bot lane
yeah.
for the Knights.
Yeah, I could see Elemental playing Ezreal. Never mind. Jax for Mr. McQueen.
Back on the Jax.
Yeah. I'd imagine that they ban Aurelia here. And
There's gonna be a lot of mid bans here.
I feel like they ban a support away from I
Oh,
feel like they
what?
ban a support away from Lunar. Yeah, banning Lulu there. Yep, there's Zeon Fizz. Getting those two picks out of here.
The Katarina was first banned on the red side.
Yeah, the first 6 bans were actually completely the same from the first game.
Yep.
It was just the pick order was different, so now it's Aurelia and Lulu getting banned away instead of the Wukong and the Mordekaiser.
A Nami, interesting.
Shout out, Airy95.
Shout out to the Bay who has a beautiful face. Moi moi.
And a strong jawline.
Strong job. Big bubble hours. Love that.
Huge. Huge bubbles.
Big bubbles. So big.
Bubbles. My bubbles.
Oh yeah. I need
Rakan getting picked up for the Knights there. That's kind of... I can kind of see the, Rakan will be interesting with the team. Zed. Ew, are we just... Does Sarah just only play 80 mids? Is that what this is?
back to the Lysandra. Okay.
Yeah.
But go ahead and
Sandra's
start
actually
this.
pretty good in his Zed as well because of the safety.
All right. And while I do my paperwork, why don't you go ahead and give your opinion on how these teams look?
I don't know. It's hard to say. As far as I think that Jax again scales. Like the longer you go, Jax is gonna scale and end up being able to 1v1 more even in his ult. Early, I'm not sure how the lane goes. I think it might be more favored, but they might trade kind of evenly as long as Jax uses Counter Strike to keep Mordekaiser from getting his passive off. And then jungle, we kind of saw how it went in the last game. Mid is a little bit different with the Zed instead of Lysandra, but it's still kind of the same idea. Lysandra just wants to survive, proc the aftershock anytime the assassin wants to go in. Use the R to negate as much of the I think it's the death mark or something like that is the name of the ability from Zed's R for ultimate. Negate as much damage as she can from the Zed using her own R on herself. Or set up a good gank onto the Zed with the R or an ER combo. And then bot lane's very different with the Rakan, Ezreal, and Avaris Nami up. I'm actually completely unsure how that lane goes. I feel like early it would probably be Ezra Rakan because Varus does need a lot of time to scale, but I don't know.
Yeah, I, my opinion, I feel like the Knights has a little bit of a better. Actually, I don't know. The I don't know. I don't know which team comp I prefer more.
I think as far as scaling go, I definitely prefer the crabs
Okay,
comp. They have I think they have a way better scaling comp.
The Knights, I think, have maybe, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but a little bit of a pick comp this time around, with Mordekaiser being able to yeet someone into the dungeon, and Zed if he can blow people off pretty quickly. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean the Rakan and the Mumu can easily make picks, but on the same line of thought, the Maokai and the Lissandra can also make picks. Because the Mumu can bandage toss and Rakan can jump to him, and then get his knock-up and his charm through that. But yeah, I don't know. These are some strange team comps. I don't think I have enough knowledge to know exactly what to say whose team comp is better as far as
Right.
team fighting. I can make speculations, but
It could go.
I don't think that's
either way right now. All right. I'm gonna walk away for like 2 minutes. I've got to feed my cat. She's being real annoying to me right now.
sounds like a cat.
In the meantime, Dusty, if you want to go ahead and maybe talk with chat a bit. Chat, why don't you go ahead and kind of give your thoughts? We're just purely looking from just a team comp perspective, so the champions that they've selected, not the players behind that. I know that's a pretty big, important part behind that, but I just want to look from your perspective, looking at the team comps. Who do you think maybe have the
Edge on the other team.
yeah. So go ahead, chat, drop that in. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and feed my cat real quick. Yes. I know. Meow, meow. Meow, meow.
So, chat, you come here often? Cause yeah, looking kind of cute today. Not gonna lie. Crabs survive 40 minutes and they win. Yeah, 40 minutes. I think if they don't go down by more than like 4 or 5 kills, maybe they. I think that they end up scaling enough that they win. Dead more pull off a 1-3-1. I think. Yeah. But at some point, the Jax I think is gonna end up winning into the Mord, anyhow, and then like I think Lissandra can hold the Zed if she has to. It's really gonna be about how fed the Zed can get if he can get fed. My bench Nami is cracked.
All right, I am back. Cat is fed.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't think I've ever seen Bench play Nami, so we'll have to see.
I had sushi today.
Cat fed like Zed. Dude, where'd you go? Did you go to Sushi Bomb?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. You didn't invite me.
I'm sorry.
Feel bad.
It was for a coworker's birthday.
My sister just moved out that
Oh.
way, so now I have even
Yeah,
more
yeah,
reason
even more
to come to
reason
Pittsburgh.
out. Well, we are happy to have you. Anytime.
I would love to go to Sushi Bomb. I love Sushi Bomb. All you can eat sushi, I'm in.
And it's pretty good quality sushi too.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
because they make it all like when you order it instead of like going to like some all you can
Well-
eat Chinese place or whatever, and they just have sushi that's like been sitting out for the
Well,
entire
not only
day.
that, I just feel like the fish, it's pretty good quality. Like it doesn't taste like too frozen or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Fresh, never frozen, just like Wendy's burgers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Oh, but you could. I'll take it, Wendy's, if you want to
No,
sponsor
no.
us. I really like your Frosties.
Please.
Your Frosties are really good. Your chili's pretty good too as well. And your spicy nuggets. If you want to sponsor us, I mean, I know we only
I think
got.
this is a good pick considering the mid matchup. Yeah, I mean, Liz was a good pick into the Aurelia, I felt like, as well. I think it's better into the Zed, but I
I'm
think
sorry,
it was
I have
good
to
into
ask.
the...
Because nice things, is your E button broken? Or are you just that leaked?
Just...
The key is missing.
Rip.
Okay. Super broken. Got it.
So now you're just completely accustomed to using... Wait, why don't you just take the key off of something else and put it... Well, I guess it could be broken in the keyboard. Never mind.
Oh, I hope you don't get into the habit of truly replacing E with 3, because I don't
Oh, it's
think
a laptop.
at work you would want to put, or your school work you would want to put a 3.
Oh.
But anyways, going into game 2. Let me get everything all flipped up, and we're going to mash that plus button. Sorry, anybody who doesn't like the hiccuping. I'm at 24, 25, 26 seconds. Hopefully you are
me,
there as
same.
well. Awesome! Everything is awesome.
What if you type like a SpongeBob meme though? The entire time?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Imagine. Looking like a ripe invade onto the movie there. Keep standing there.
Ah, yes. Play that music. Love me some rock and roll metal. Let's go, baby.
What is place? What is this? Oh, they're Mount guys. Cool. Little guys. The little Mount guys. He's got in the bush there.
Minions have spawned.
Both ADCs did start the tier, so I don't think we'll see a lot of aggression out of the bot lane. Just a lot of poke probably between the two. Varus looking to hit Qs, Ezreal looking to hit Qs. I think as far as jungle goes, you really want to look at the mid and top matchups. I think Rakan can probably give you a good in on the side of the Knights, but I think really you're looking at the two solo lanes to gank here.
Mid lane already looking kind of low and having to use one of her filled up potties.
Good dodge there. Jax did leash topside, so the Jax is going to be down CS and a little bit of experience because they did do a pretty big leash. Makai looking like he's going to do a full clear in the bot side. Mumu already did his red and Raptors. And probably going to clear his top side and then look to the top side as well. Meanwhile, looking like level 2 is going to go the way of Coconut Crabs here. They're looking for something. Getting a lot of damage off the Lunar Bound, getting a good dive back in, but I think that trade is
I've got to say, Coconut Crabs has done well in the early game. Both games, so far, from what I've seen.
Good poke there from Nova. They did expend the Ignite. Benj did expend his Ignite. They got the flash away from their con though, so definitely could be a target here in a bit once the Maokai uses the bot side.
My vodka soda almost went down the wrong tube.
Vodka soda? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, looks
Ignite,
like the
I
first
think
blood.
is gonna take him down, yeah.
Sarah 2 has consistently, for the first 2 games, or the 2 games so far, gotten first blood. I'm interested to see if in moving forward she will continue to get first blood in the matches that
I'm looking for a gank
nice.
here, but I think it's
play.
yeah, very very ambitious gank there. Yeah, that first blood a little bit later than the first game, but
By like
Still-
a minute and a half.
still in the early levels. So we'll see what Sarah decides to do with the lead. She's gonna, I assume, develop with the early kill.
Oh, that shield. I hate that
That was
shield.
a huge shield. I mean, that being said, I think Quinstone really has to be careful here because Jax can jump in with a counter strike like that. Yeah, and if he had hit that, Quinstone would have been dead. So good flash from him to get away from that. Gonna push the wave in, and then now exactly the same thing. I think as soon as counter strikes up, Jax can force the Mord out of lane.
I
Mord
think
does
he
get
knows
it
though,
back.
so that's why he's backing out.
Yeah. He does have the CS lead already. Jax is probably gonna pick up this pretty giant wave. I would assume he's just gonna freeze it maybe and call Maokai, if possible, to the top side. Problem is Mord is gonna be 6 soon, so
Oh my god, that's annoying.
that is some fat damage there.
Bless Lissandra's heart.
Ooh, coming in for a gank on the bot, sure. Gets the bandage knock on the Nova. No knockout from the Rakan to still get away with the heal. Just the heal expended there. Doc looking like he wants to take this fight.
Watch out. How does that
Good
shield
E to
work?
get away.
Oh! What? Oh, landed.
Goodness.
Oh no!
Oh, the tower though.
Oh my
No.
god, so close. If she
Wait.
had her ult.
Okay. Looking for the dead. I don't know if he finds them in time though.
Nope.
Not this time. Mord does have ult, so Dr. McQueen definitely has to be careful here. Or to either put him in the death realm or shadow realm,
The
whatever
shadow
it
realm.
is.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
And
Ow, wow. Big number on my screen.
big gank coming in here, but as long as Dorsey can CC
Oh!
his way out, which he gets insta pop. This is gonna be a double kill for Mord for sure. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna pause?
I would doubt that is tilt, but I would think that
Are they pausing?
I didn't have chat up. It's not looking like it. I know Doc sometimes has weird internet issues, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, there he is. He's back.
Lissandra still doesn't have her ult. Oh my Lanta. She's
She's really getting a start off of the experience. The pressure that Zed's able to put, threatening the EQW combo.
yeah, that is always annoying
3W,
when
I guess.
like somehow the lane you're fighting against is like plus 2 to 3 levels above you.
Yeah.
You just go in and do that.
Ooh, very good
Good
stun there coming out from the
Still
Wakanda.
no
That's
ult.
what you can do. Yeah, that's gonna be a trade back.
On the Nami.
Nami! Oh no! End up going to the Nami. He's typing right now. Sorry.
Classic support.
Sorry. Sorry, I took the kill.
He's gotta, with all the kills that Bench has taken, I feel like he's gotta make a sorry card by hand. Mail it out to everyone.
Just have like a, not vulgar, but a graphic picture of a kill on the front, and then just on the inside. That's just Lulu or Nami laughing. Yeah, it's just,
Sorry,
sorry, I
this is
took the kill.
Full damage,
Very good
Nami,
pick.
let's go.
Or not pick, poke.
Yeah, I don't know. Coconut Crabs has been struggling a little bit with this team comp, but being hopeful.
And they're kind of, I mean, looking at the board, they're kind of losing in all lanes at the moment. The Varus and the Jax definitely scale better than their respective laners. I would say the same with Lysandra. I mean, if Zed gets far enough, he can just keep scaling until like he's full build. But no, they're not playing with their. I think both teams are not playing with their actual junglers.
So
No, Ben is subbing for.
yeah, one doesn't
The
have their
crabs.
support, and one doesn't have their actual jungler. Which could or could not make or break it. I mean, you're playing with someone who, I don't know how frequently these teams have had practices, but that could be pretty important. Clearly it is working out for the Knights having Colossal Cortex sub in for their jungling. Yep, that's said. No additional commentary needed there. Is that's just what he do.
Zed. Dead in mid lane.
So we're seeing
Red
a... Oh.
Yeah. Dragon. I think Dragon for Maokai's life is okay though. They really. I mean, it slows down any kind of dragon stacking that the Knights would be doing.
Tough game. Oh my god.
Just a short clip right up to the top lane just to see.
Oh!
Oh, that's a dead. Yeah, that's a dead Ezreal there. Bench picking up another kill. He's gonna have the Staff of Flowing Water here shortly. Beat 2 items up on everyone in the game.
Let Nami's waves carry you.
I mean, she does decide what the tides will bring.
I decide what the tides will bring. Ew, woo, 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 woo.
Good flash. I think that stalls the damage, but I think that just has enough that
He's just so
doesn't really matter.
ahead. He's so ahead
Yeah.
right now.
As awful as it feels, I think I don't think it's Seeker's Arm Guard anymore, is it? I think a Seeker's would have been good early for the Lysandra.
Oh, Sarah too. A foe to not, what is it? what's the
I don't know. I have no idea where you were going with that, so.
Not a foe to not be, oh no.
Underestimated?
Yes. Words are hard. Reckoned with. Yes. Yes. You two got my brain. It's fine. Just if you two just like speak my brain out, things will happen.
I feel like in this game the Knights are like it
They
felt
have full
pretty
control.
decent early, but I
Yeah.
think they're just kind of running away with a little bit more than they were last game. So, but that being said, I thought maybe they were gonna get the pick onto the Amumu there with the Maokai ult being able to hit, but
I think
double
that
kill
I
one
think
over
the
two.
2 early kills both on Zed and Mordekaiser just really wow. Okay, she's fancy.
oh, you fancy, huh?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the 2 early kills on the Mordekaiser and the Zed just kind of allowed them
Snowball.
to just snowball. And Amumu's, pretty much can just do what he needs to do and roam around, give them the ult, walk away, call it a day.
Who? Doc? Or just in general?
The Amumu.
Hmm.
Just like anywhere. We also do have level discrepancies now in both the top and the mid by 2 levels.
Very big
Who's
charm
coming in?
coming out of Lunar Bound there, but they're able to get the return kill on the Ezreal, but seeing how the Amumu was down here, that should be a dead nom.
Oh, good attempts on the bubble.
Kills.
I'm gonna keep holding the door for them. I will hold the door for
Hold the door.
the coconut crabs. Holding it so strongly for them. Oh my god. That is true. Amumu is getting a change from what I can remember. He was now gonna have 2 Qs. It's still a little bit of a break in between. It's not going to be immediately one after the other, if I recall correctly. But his frequency for being able to Q, I think, will be a lot higher than before. 2 charges, yeah. So that'll be interesting to see. Lucian is also going to be getting a little bit of a change thanks to Elemental Lux, who brought both of those changes up to my attention. I think Lucian's alt change is going to be that he QQs a little bit more for his alt, but I think that will still reduce his damage up a little bit. Sorry, not the game. Red team picking up a good couple kills on the Amumu and the Zed. They got the shutdown money on Zed, but the Mordekaiser is here to clean up and give a little smacking with his Space Hammer. Dragon is up and ready to be taken. Red team can't really contest. Maokai is coming up in 5 seconds, but I think by the time he gets there that dragon is pretty much long gone. Yeah. So the Knights are going to pick up a dragon, so now dragons are 1-1. Not too bad. Hate to see an 0-4 dragon taking, so love to see both teams just doing their best to get dragon. Got a 6-0 Mordekaiser, so he is pretty fed.
Big fed.
Big fed.
Mordekaiser in top lane.
Mordekaiser is hungry. Feed Morde.
Eats many jacks in Maokai for breakfast.
That's a good accent.
I think the Zed could easily just R there actually.
Oh, Zed can kind of do whatever he wants right now.
Zed is over double
Oh!
DPS with Lissandra at the moment.
Fantastic play by the Varus. Oh, bodo.
Ooh.
Oh, we had a
Oh.
DC happen. They did give the couple seconds warning that we did implement into our policies and procedures. So this is A-OK. Interested to see how this mid-fight's gonna go.
Yeah, Zed is in the. Well, actually, Zed just took his W back, so maybe.
And Lissandra just used
the
her ult,
damage
so
yeah, maybe.
that should hold enough time for the bleed, right?
Yeah, it should be. Should be all good there, especially if the Zed actually went back, which she did. So. Sandra gonna live, but the Nami not so much.
Great poke by the Varus. I think. Oh. I don't know. Varus can still just get blown up by
Wow. I
Zed.
did not think that bandage stuff actually hit, but
My game is
I
frozen.
just froze as well.
Oh no, we're good. We're
They
good.
went back.
Servers are overwhelmed. The servers
Yeah.
could not handle
Small-
this too.
Small indie company. I
Yes.
guess, yeah,
Okay, my timestamp is still matching. Oh, what's going on? Oh my, he is
don't
4
think,
levels
yeah.
above you, my guy.
I don't think.
Is it just
I don't
me or
think the
does
Mountain
Maokai
Knight
look
does.
tiny to you?
I don't think so. It might just be the skin too.
Sandra does not have her ult this time, and she does have not Zonya, so she cannot save herself this time around. Wow, Zed's ult is on a quick cooldown. What are you complaining about, cat? I don't know what she wants from me. So, Dusty. We're 20 and 6. Pretty big gold difference. Pretty big death difference. What do you think the coconut crabs need to do right now to kind of get caught up?
I think the only thing they can do is really just play super safe and scale as much as they can. They need to panic. Panic, but
Oh, wow. 4 people on the bot lane trying to get a kill on that Lissandra. 309 damage by a smack from Mordekaiser.
ooh, a pick down onto the Zed though.
Yeah.
Big shutdown going over to Varus.
Good.
That's
Very
actually
good.
Pretty huge for Varus.
Good to see that on Varus and not Nami.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with securing the kill, but he could use the money.
Like Mr. Phantom just said, Mao and Jax need to scale, but also Varus. Varus is going to be able to scale, I think, way bigger than this Ezreal. But he is going a, I don't know much about the whole Ludens into a Muramana build.
Now, I don't play top, so here's a question. Should Jax really still be up there in the top lane, or should he be helping bot?
Yeah, there's nothing he can do. You might as well go for the tower.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that Varus build scales. I don't know anything about it. So.
Well, why does he have? Is that normal to have a Ludens?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know much about that build. Maybe a question for after the game, but maybe they decided they needed more AP. But I feel like that's like a Q poke build is the only thing.
Uh-huh.
And it's designed to like one-shot squishies,
Big brain.
or at least
Cool.
like take a big chunk out of them.
Dragon is up in 10 seconds. The coconut crabs is heading right on over there. They've cleared out any vision that... Oh no, sorry. Mix them up. The knights is heading on their way over to the dragon. They've cleared up coconut crab's vision over there pretty decently. 4 of them are there. Mordekaiser does have teleport, so he can go in and respond for the team fight over the second dragon that each team needs.
I feel like crabs don't. I feel like they don't fight this at all. I think they just get it,
Mordekaiser is coming in from the behind.
especially as soon as they see this TP. Unless they think they can get the picks off here, which it's looking like they might be able to. Yeah, that's actually really good picks on the side of their team. So long as they can play the rest of the team fight together, they should be able to end up winning the team fight and the dragon. Ooh. Nova getting caught out at the wrong spot at the wrong time. That really turned the fight around for
Currently
them.
3v3 or 3-for-3.
I think that's actually a good trade for the crabs though, because even though the knights are gonna get this Infernal Drake, like they're so far behind that the shutdowns they might have got off of the Zed and maybe Rakan. I don't know if Rakan had one.
Okay, so Amumu got the shutdown on
Maybe got
Varus.
shut down from Varus.
Varus got the shutdown from Zed.
Yeah, and Varus just got the shutdown from Zed earlier, so hopefully this strange AP build that Nova's going for on the Varus can end up helping carry his team. No shutdown from Zed? Am I reading wrong there?
Huh?
Oh yeah, that was earlier. Actually, yeah. Did Varus get the shutdown from Zed?
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Phantom said if he goes Zonia's GA, he's gonna pour one out for him. Yeah, that's I'm not sure what does Hextech Alternator build into? Isn't it Cosmic Drive? And it builds into something else. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but yeah, this Vars build is pretty strange. Definitely a poke centered. Very good pick there. Oh, Nami had bubble just a hair earlier. Might have been able to get that pick and end up killing the
Whoa!
but they ended up getting it eventually with the Vars are, but
Okay, I know they got Baron, but like I have to give credit to that Varus ult. That was pretty cool.
I'm interested to see what he builds out of the rest of the game, I guess. Like I said, I don't know what that builds into.
I don't know.
I think it's Cosmic Drive, which wouldn't make it very much sense for the build he's going for, but maybe it's for some other item.
I like
just
that.
picked up a QSS. So those stuns that Lissandra might be putting out, or Maokai might be putting out, gonna be able to cleanse those and stay in the fight for longer. I don't think the McQueen wins that in any world that isn't 30 minutes into the game.
He is 9-0. He hasn't died yet. Oh my god. Every single time he does that big hammer thing, a large number comes up on my screen.
Horizon Focus, yeah, that's what it is. That's the other thing that builds from Hextech Alternator, yeah. Which would make a lot of sense with the build he's going for. I couldn't think of the name of the item, but definitely gonna just be trying to throw they're like nearly spheres but faster.
Oof. A very tough game. Very, very tough.
Yeah, I mean they're stalling out really well, even with the Steve Baron buff minions that the Knights have going for them. The crabs are doing a very good job of keeping them from taking too much with the Baron buff, or just taking too much in the game in general. I mean that's really all they need to do is just not die.
Just
farm
don't
as
die,
much
dummy.
Don't don't
Oh
die.
my god, no. Oh no. Yep.
Well, you know, commentators curse. As soon as I say don't die,
They die.
two of them die. But they were doing a good job of staying alive and just picking up whatever they could, just scaling as best as they can. Because, like I said, the Jax fight versus that Mord, I wouldn't say it was close, but it was getting there at least as far as Jax winning the fight.
They're just, the coconut crabs are just so behind in levels and items.
Yeah, I don't really think there's a whole lot they can do here, but you know, you're gonna hold the door.
Oh my god, 724. Every single time a large blue number pops up. But hold the door. You hold that god dang door, crabs.
The door's already.
I want all the crabs lined up with their claws touching each other. Alright, looks like, I mean, they could end this, I feel. But they're playing it safe, going for that third dragon. And I don't think that there's much that the coconut crabs can do about it. Their base is just, you know, getting rushed in.
Like I already pointed out, there is a pretty large gold deficit. I think,
Big money. A lot.
I think they could just go in and end if they wanted to.
Right.
I don't think they needed to go get the dragon, but probably thinking better safe than sorry.
Right. I mean, that's kind of how you have to play it. I mean, I think we all know that the Knights are like really strong ahead. They've got a 10-0 Mordekaiser, an 11-5 Zed, a 5-1 Amumu. They're so ahead, but I think one of the things that we just have to keep in mind is, you know, anything can go, right? And best practice is, you know, this is a scrim. It is practice, so you just want to make sure that you continue to play it safe, make smart choices. In a real game for the tournament, you know, that's really going to help secure that one for you. I don't know if this is good casting or not. I know I'm probably just speaking the obvious.
At the end of the day, this is a scrim. My goodness, I couldn't think of the word. This is a scrim, so they get a little bit of an idea of I don't want to say how the games will go, but more so like what they should look into as far as each team.
And also to help improve and get their team dynamics on the same page, right? Like,
yeah. No, definitely the 5v5. The 5v5 aspect of playing with each other definitely gets the communication going from the team, shot calling, stuff like that. Sucks that both teams have a sub regarding that, but
okay, we are seeing Phantom giving a shed of light for the door holding. If get QSS sees more to come back, maybe. If that's what you're reading. I'm sorry if that's totally not what you're reading.
Can we get a fat hold the door?
Hold the door! Can everyone in the chat type hold the door?
We gotta root for the underdogs here, right?
Woo
Like,
woo! Come on. Their acronym, their team's acronym is CCS. Like, come on. Ooh, doo doo.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it's CCS in the making. Quebec City. They're holding the door with the wave. Nick
What
Lee
door?
looking in to do a little CS on the back end of the team, but he couldn't do anything. 4v4. Oh, Mordekaiser actually died. Rip that KDA. They're still holding it.
Can't always.
Jack's
So
doing
I
his
think
darndest.
that'll be a good. I think that'll be a good slight towards Finland. Even when you play really well, you can't be perfect. Since
What
Quentin does.
a
He literally
scam.
said in chat, "My perfect game" in all chat or all caps.
You have to call it out, right? Alrighty, so let's just take a look at the final score for game 2. We've got a very fed Mordekaiser and a very fed Zed. Let's take a look at the damage output by both teams. To no surprise, tons of damage. Vargas actually putting out he put out the most damage in the match, so that's a surprise.
I mean, it's like any poke champ. They can poke, but if the enemy team can heal it up,
True.
doesn't do much.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead then and get into the interview portion, which, oh, awesome. We already have folks from the Coconut Crams coming on in. If anybody from TK wants to come in. Doop-a-doo-doop-boop-boo. Give me a moment. Okay. Awesome.
Cool beans.
Can't hear the ding because I'm streaming. All right. Game 1. Excellent game. Was pretty back and forth. Dylan, do you have any questions at the moment?
For game 1.
Yes, for game 1. In the meantime, anybody who's in chat, please feel free to drop down any questions that you might have for game 1, and I'll keep an eye on the chat and go ahead and ask. And And let me just pull up the pick and bans really quick. Okay, so in game 1 for the Coconut Crabs versus the Knights, we had the Coconut Crabs banning out Vayne, Pike, and Katarina, with another additional 2 going to Mordekaiser and Wukong. So maybe and Minnick, the team captain for Coconut Crabs, maybe you want to like talk through your thought process for the pick and bans.
Yeah, we wanted to take comfort away from Sarah and Lunar, and Vayne was just a matchup that we didn't want to deal with topside. So we felt like the bans at least were pretty consistent no matter what happened. We just didn't want to deal with those comfort picks or that specific matchup right now.
Okay. And as the Knights were kind of going through their draft as well, was there at any point that you guys got caught off guard a little bit and weren't sure how to respond to certain picks, or
Not
felt pretty
particularly.
good?
We're still figuring some stuff out, obviously. But yeah, we thought that we could play safe mid lane, and that just wasn't the case because I am a feeder today. So
You're fine.
it is what it is, man. Sarah slapped me around the rift, and I gotta step up a little bit if we're gonna have any chance. But that aside, yeah, I think the draft was what we got the stuff we wanted, and we didn't have to deal with the stuff we didn't want to deal with. So I don't think the draft was the problem. I think it was absolutely execution.
All right. Same question then for the Knights. If you just want to go ahead and talk through your pick and bans, and also kind of your thought processes as the Coconut Crabs was showing their picks, if any of it caught you off guard or anything like that.
Absolutely. I'm gonna let Kieran, Lunar Bound, do some talking rather soon. But to start off, I was thrown a little bit for the loop with the Maokai. You know, it's very potential. Maokai generally goes top, so I was kind of wondering where that was gonna happen. But our bands were trying to get rid of the jungle picks. You know, less impact. You know, put the jungler in the back foot to get less impact on the map, and of course the God. You know, no matter what, like even if it's unfavorable matchup, we've seen Dr. McQueen Bean pretty much do it again and again. So we're scared. We'll put respect to that guy's name. So seeing the Maokai was kind of a mix up, and then Jax popped up immediately after banning 2 more of my top laners was kind of rough. But Lunar Bound, if you have anything you want to add, it's all you, bud.
No, not really. Like you said, we were kind of just banning a lot of the comforts. We've been seeing like scouting out a lot of our enemy and like what they play. Some stuff I know Eminek and I were on a team last year, so I feel like I might be comfortably in his brain a little bit, especially when it comes to mid jungle pairings. So we like to target that because I feel like if he doesn't have an AP, he doesn't really want to play the AD, but we still took it away from him just in case he was going to grab it and get frisky. And again, this is for Scrim, so we were trying new stuff out. I think Quinstone did really good on the Gwen, and the Galio, like Rakan picks were kind of different, just to get some engagers and like some support for like our backline and Peel. It was just stuff to experiment with.
Sounds good.
So,
go ahead.
On the note of the Galio, you just wanted some kind of engage, or like it's semi-global ult, or were you really trying to like pull up the Amumu going in with the Galio?
So it was a little mix of both. I can't remember who suggested it, to be honest, when we were saying it, but I did like the idea because when I thought about it, the taunt and the knock up on Galio, like obviously if I get caught, because the Galio is not going to like dash to us to safety, but I can kind of spare my allies, especially when people just jump on them. And if I'm far away enough, like you said, I have the ult, as well as the fact that like the Galio magic shield, or the magic health, right, that he has specifically for magic damage, was helpful into Lulu the longer the game went on. Obviously, Lulu's a big lane bully once, like in the beginning of the game. But like as it progressed, like it became harder and harder for them to just like poke me around as I just ran our team in with like Shirelias and taunted like 3 people or something. And yeah, if anyone when the Irelia went on the back line or the Amumu went on the back line, like I just immediately was like, I'm all right, I'm coming in for the assist. Thanks. Okay. Walked away.
So talking about those early kills on the Lulu, Ben or Benj.
What
Do you
up?
wanna why not just go AP? 5 kills ahead.
You know what? There's a lot of talk about whether or not I should build Bork, and I didn't. And I think that was the real thing that lost us that game. If I'm being honest, like probably my build path there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, a couple of those were pretty blatant steals. I did have to apologize to Nova there at the end of that game. Be like, oh, took a few of those from you. Like, whoops.
I'm proud though.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah. I just channeled my inner Becky there.
Am I right?
Alrighty, I don't have any more questions for game 1 to see if I had any more, and I don't see any game 1 specific questions from chat.
I mean, it's not really necessarily a game 1 question, but I did want to ask the Crabs, Maokai in both games, was that just a comfort thing, or because of the bans that were put out onto the Vi and the Diana?
That's a comfort thing for him. He has some really great tanks, and we were actually hoping to see if we could steal away the Amumu, just because we know Michael doesn't really have a jungle champion pool. But no offense, Michael. But we didn't get our hands on it the second game. That was kind of the plan. Was if they took Sarah's pick early in game 2, we were going to steal Amumu. But c'est la vie.
Also, on the topic of Sarah, great job. She in both games got first blood. And did not.
I haven't been slapped like that in a long time. Like, holy smokes, she manhandled me in both of those games. I gotta take a good hard look at myself and get back to the grind. No, I am shook. She is phenomenal.
Yes, did not disappoint and not a force to be reckoned with. We're gonna go ahead and go into game 2. There is one question right off the bat from chat that I want to get to and not forget. Excuse me. We have our good old Phantom Gamer asking, or let me just quote him. So I'm gonna need to know the thought behind the one-shot Varus build / what his full build would have been. I believe that would be for Nova. So I'm gonna go ahead and unmute you if you don't mind kind of talking through your Varus build.
All right, no problem. So basically, I got a couple solo duo games ago. I was playing Ezreal, and I was one against a Varus that was going full AP. He had about 30 kills at the end of the game, and was one-shotting a Cho'Gath that had about 7,000 health. So I wanted to try to pull out this game because I saw the kind of tanky picks, and I thought I could try to do a lot of damage, but it was also kind of just trying it out as well.
Yeah.
But the full build at the end would be the Manamune for the AD, just for auto attacks to CS, and then the basically what I had there, and then it would be the Void Staff for the Magic Pen, and then either Rabadons or go for. If I got ahead early game, I'd go for a Dark Seal and then head into a Magi's, but that'd probably be the full build right there.
Very nice. Thank you for talking through that, and I'll let the chat.
Yo, Elemental Lux, if
that.
you're gonna DM me some smack talk, you can just say it in chat, dude. It's fine. We lost and that's cool, but none of that.
Yo, I wasn't shit talking.
Okay,
man.
well, end it there. Okay. So go.
I was just saying that
end
irrelevance.
End it. I understand. End it.
Wait, can I not defend myself? I'm not even shit talking him. I was just saying that comment was in reference to was in reference to the Amumu first pick. When you were like, oh, we were gonna first pick, and I was like, ha, we saw right through you.
Alright. Now I ended there.
A little banter.
It wasn't spec talk, bro.
That's fine.
Banter.
Yeah, so just say it, dude. You don't have to DM me.
Alright.
I was muted.
It's
It's a suppressed channel.
That's gonna get me right there. We're gonna end it right there. Okay, so going into game 2, I'm going to ask similar questions that I asked in game 1. Now that you had the opportunity to get a feel for what the other team plays and kind of the play style and everything like that, maybe we'll do Quinlan first if you want to talk through how your team decided the bans, the picks, any surprises or concerns that you had while the Coconut Crabs was doing their picks.
Absolutely. We thought Amumu was a really good pick here. It helped us like emulate what our, unfortunately our jungler is not, that's not here. Like that's, one of his prime picks, right? So this helped us get in shape and, get practiced for what we'll actually be doing in season, right? So we picked that up first because, it'd be good to secure just in case they wanted to take that off the board, but it wasn't worth the ban, right? And we put Mordekaiser second pick because it's one of my best champions, and we can't always be waiting for me to be last pick. Like, for those of you that weren't here last season, that was kind of my old team strategy, and turns out it's very, very, very vulnerable if you just keep doing it every time. So decided to pick me a little early. It's one of my best champions, and since Sarah too was gonna go AD mid both games, I was like, okay, well, I have 2 AP picks. Might as well play both of the AP picks and just call it a day, right? For the split damage.
Almost had a perfect game till the end.
Yeah, until then I got hit by every single piece of CC that was thrown in my general direction. I was like, well, I'll dodge this, but I can't. And I can't. Oh, yeah, well. And then I died. So, I didn't really build any resistances. I just was health stacking, so
Right.
What are you going to do?
Love to see it. So same question for Eminek. Again, you had the feel for the enemy team for the first game. Obviously had a little bit of a loss in that first game. So kind of talk me through of how your team kind of adjusted based off of what you've learned from that first game.
Yeah, I'm proud of my team's mental. Like, we got slobber knockered for sure in that first one, especially in our solo lanes. Doc had a great mentality. We were bouncing back and we all agreed that like generally execution is our big problem right now. And so we were just trying to do the basics that we want to accomplish moving forward well. And so we just kind of stuck with the game plan, gave it a second shot. It is what it is.
Okay. All right. Sorry, just looking out here really quick. Sorry to shift back to the first game. We do have one additional question for the first game. Question for the Coconut Crabs. Guavafet wants to know what you guys think about Akshan and if you think he's going to be viable in this tournament.
I totally think he is. Akshan's early game is really deceptively strong, and when you're in a defense position and you can get revives that are right in your base, we've really lucked out a couple of times where I think Lulu got revived twice off of close team fights and we're behind. That sort of stuff just keeps you at the game way longer. So yeah, if you can pull off a good Akshan, and Nova's been grinding on it, props to him, his hands are insane. But just especially once you get to late game team fights, it's really easy to stall, or it makes it easier to stall if you can get a couple of revives. So playing from behind is really easy on Akshan.
Got it. Good to hear. Well, maybe we'll see more Akshan in the tournament. I have no idea what he does, so maybe it's finally time for me to watch the Champion Spotlight. I don't see any more questions in chat. Oh, actually, I do have 2 more. They're kind of a silly question. This one's for Benj. What was the play for allowing the Nami to take all those kills? Buddy pal.
Yeah, so
Jokingly.
unfortunately game 2 I was planning on starting 6-0, but Nova was like, I could stand to get a couple kills this lane. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm subbing, I guess I'll be nice and get
Right.
So.
Yeah. You gotta spread it a little
I
bit.
just thought it'd be a little nice and
Yeah.
not take them all.
Got it. Understood. Last question from chat. This is for Quinstone from Guabafet. How exactly did you get so good?
It's all the melee I play. Yep, the skills really transfer over. Trust me on this one, guys.
Fantastic.
Great dashes, dude. Let's go.
He plays with a GameCube controller.
It's been my
Yo.
secret this whole time.
That'd be so sick.
Okay, now for the question that we always ask at the end, I'm going to go ahead and first give it over to the Coconut Crabs, who from the enemy team would you give MVP? You could either do it per game or for the whole scrim.
I mean, it's the solo laners. Quinstone and Sarah too were slaughtering us from like 3 minutes. We couldn't even farm. At least I couldn't farm. Sarah was insane. I gotta hit the grind, get my solo lane skills back.
Okay. And then
For sure.
same question for Quinstone, MVP for the enemy team.
This one's like kind of hard. I would say I kind of want to for game one. I would give it to Benj. Constantly, dealing with the Irelia, with Sarah too, just being up, they're poopers. But I'm kind of split between Benj and Dr. McQueen being, even though he had like a pretty rough laning phase into my Gwen. I think he pulled it back and was starting just dueling everyone. He just beat anyone late game jacks, and like he knows how to play it. So like he got so many shutdowns. He just got back. He like forced his way back into the game. So
Okay.
but for game two, that one's a little Nova, I believe. I think he played well. He very safe in lane. Like didn't almost die. Constantly putting on like mad damage. Like I think it had to be Nova.
All right, fantastic. Well, thank you guys for 2 fantastic scrim or match scrim thingy-ma-bob-um. Excited and looking forward to what you guys will bring in the tournament, and hopefully this kind of helped you guys get an understanding of what the other team is looking like, and also most importantly get a feel for how your team works out and everything like that. As per usual, I like to give everyone on the team who has joined the interviews, if there's anything last that you would like to say. As per usual, please keep it sportsmanlike, either to your teammates, to the enemy team, or anybody watching the stream.
GG's, guys. That was a great series.
Yeah, this season's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to this.
This will be a good one.
Thank you, Becky.
Yeah,
You're
thank you for
welcome.
streaming.
Absolutely, and I have it recording, and I'm pretty sure the button is on, so VOD will be up. Hopefully, crossing my fingers that something bad didn't happen. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for the scrim. Best of luck in the tournament. Thank you anyone who was watching, and have a good rest of your Thursday night.
It's all I wanna do. Believe. It's all I wanna do. Believe. It's all I wanna do. 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 Believe. 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 It's all I wanna do. come over to. Well, I question what forever is, and I know you do too. When the answer's right in front of me, believe it's all I wanna do. Trust you not to break. I'll trust you learns to wait. I know you not. I trust you not to break. I'll trust you learns to wait. Wanna know you not. I trust you not to break. I'll trust you learns to wait. It's all I wanna do. Believe. It's all I wanna do.